Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's the first of 4. Coming to the plate now, Dave Boucher. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Renfroe has a beat on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dave Boucher.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy.
The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. Digging in once again, Dave Boucher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Cordova is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Dave Boucher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over?
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
This evening's game comes to an end. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Stepping into the box, Dave Boucher. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
No one bet. Stay hot. Here you go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls.
No
one
offer
strike.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent. He's got a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boucher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled straight back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Wait for a good one.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Just keeping him close.
All right, one time, right here.
And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got to win one right there.
Runner's back. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Striding in once again, Dave Boucher. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Come on now, Rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And ball 4 now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hand.
Come on, big guy.
So striding in, Dave Boucher. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit to short. Suarez is up with it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Way to get us going. Good job.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Stepping up now, Dave Boucher. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Come on, baby. Stay hot up there.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher.
Dave.
All right, here we go. We need you here. We need you.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dave Boucher.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Myers gloves it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Dave Boucher. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Dave Boucher.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
One strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that will even the count at 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Ready for another shot now. Dave Boucher. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Solarte. No problem here. 1 away.
We'll find a line score for our ball.
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Coming to the plate now, Dave Boucher. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And, Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Springer ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Ready for another chance? Dave Boucher. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, one time, right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to third. Nunez scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on.
The 2-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally.
First for the
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny 8. Into the box now, Dave Boucher. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, they're playing pretty good ball at home right now in this homestand. They're 4-0, 4 games, 4 wins. That's pretty good. But you know what? Everybody's greedy. They're looking for that 5th in 5 games.
Nunez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Span at the track. The wall. Gone!
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Digging in and looking for more, Dave Boucher. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Marte has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run finish, 4-3. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside 18. Chris Stratton, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boucher.
Dave Boucher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. Throw into third will not be in time. And it's a 2-run double. Ready for another shot now. Dave Boucher. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Dave Boucher. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in once again, Dave Boucher. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Taillon will do this himself. Ready once again, Dave Boucher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Hey, need you right here. One time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, wait for yours here.
On the ground to third. Rogers is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stride Riding in once again, Dave Boucher. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Cincinnati Reds.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC. Tyler Glasnow will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Boucher.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Dave Boucher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Come on, big guy.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's
and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. There's Ibar on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Pittsburgh get their 20th home win this year. Russell Jeffries Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final. So striding forward now, Dave Boucher. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with the win in this game right here.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Settling in now, Dave Boucher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. Digging in and looking for more, Dave Boucher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Foul ball.
One strike now from Cole. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Dave Boucher. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going. Hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolled.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win.
The importance of fundamentals can never be overlooked. An agent calls his client with an update.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Zach Lee, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you got to question the pitch calling here. First of all, you throw a fastball by him, then you come back off speed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance, Dave Boucher. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Hey, let her rip.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Digging in once again, Dave Boucher. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Inside.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that time run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home set. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was...
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. 3 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Cincinnati. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cincinnati's fountain. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Los Angeles wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Now at the plate, Dave Boucher. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Hard hit ball to short. Seager ranges to his left. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boucher.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Thompson racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Dave Boucher.
Dave Boucher.
Hard hit to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Brendan Finnegan earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Raisel Iglesias. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's. Stepping into the box, Dave Boucher. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Again, he sends it out of play.
Come on, let it fly.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up.
Striding in once again, Dave Boucher. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy.
So coming to the plate, Dave Boucher. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Boucher.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Boucher is retired, and there's stepping in, Dave Boucher. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers. At the plate, Dave Boucher. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
Oh, that's right.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. De Jesus is there, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Dave Boucher.
Third baseman, Dave Boucher.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Dave Boucher.
Third baseman, Dave Boucher.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. And the genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers come out on top for their 30th victory. Willie Peralta.
First for the
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the second. Now at the plate, Dave Boucher. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
That misses 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dave Boucher.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's it. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike.
Here we go, big guy. Come on.
The pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
1-2. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Susac has it, and he makes the throw to first. Boucher is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in, Dave Boucher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
All right, one time right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Another try at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Or racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. 4-2 the final score tonight. Junior Guerra earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
Final line score for our ball.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American. In now, Dave Boucher comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it. And if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Find some green, baby. Find
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, one time right now.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in, Dave Boucher.
For the Reds. Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Boucher.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in his many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for 2nd best on this Cincinnati ball club. Digging in and looking for more, Dave Boucher. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Stepping into the box, Dave Boucher. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single.
Digging in once again, Dave Boucher. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Looking good. Nobody better.
Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, look up right here.
Hey, make it yours.
Here comes another 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Let's go. Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bandy is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. 9-6, the final tally in this one. Steven Johnson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Striding in, Dave Boucher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in, Dave Boucher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far in the way he pitched.
At the plate, Dave Boucher.
Dave Boucher.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hit.
And this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Joey Votto. Talk about a worthy recipient. MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know what's cool? We get a chance to talk to players, and talking with him the other day, he's going for his 100th win today. He's well aware of it. A lot of people are not. That's a big number, and he's excited about the opportunity to win his 100th game.
These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, this is one of those games you look out there and you see the roster and you say, what young talent do I want to watch? I mean, both teams are in last place. They're not looking to the rest of this year. They're starting to look at next season and having a chance to build for the future. Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And a moment now to...
Well, Matt, one thing I was looking at is how do you get them out? You're not going to get them out with a double play. They're down towards the bottom of the league and grounding into double play. So they're aggressive. They send runners. They're going to hit and run. They'll do a lot of things in situations where you're hoping as the defensive team, maybe we'll get a double play and get out of it. They do a nice job of negating that.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now,
trying to pick things up where we left off. Dave Boucher. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more
with the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Now in the box, Dave Boucher. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just...
Ready for another chance? Dave Boucher.
Dave Boucher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
One more time. Thank you.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Get your pitch, huh?
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Hey, square one up. One time.
Here's another 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reds out in front, 1-0. Dave Boucher will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Let's go now, one time.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez from shallow right. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Dave Boucher. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Striding in, Dave Boucher. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. And this is going to be a foul ball. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
1 ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Striding in once again, Dave Boucher. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
No one better. Let's go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East. Digging in once again, Dave Boucher. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Hey, let her rip one time.
In there, strike 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Right here, one time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Saunders sprinting after it, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Ball 2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more, Dave Boucher.
Dave Boucher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
There we go.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe. Now at the plate, Dave Boucher. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hard liner toward short, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. So digging in now, Dave Boucher. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Boucher.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boucher.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Oh, that's
first pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Lester ready, the 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
The 2-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Boucher.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Another 2-2 offering. Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding forward now, Dave Boucher. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
One pitch right here. Come on now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cubbies get their 20th home win this year. John Lester earned his 19th. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport. Stepping up now, Dave Boucher. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Hit hard on the ground to short. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boucher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The 0-1. Ball chop foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another one sent foul.
It's high, let it fly.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
Hit drive it. Let's go, kid.
And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Jay. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Hey, let her rip.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Dave Boucher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Here we go, babe. Need you right now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Dave Boucher, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Steven Johnson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Romeo Kendall earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brett Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. So striding in, Dave Boucher. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Boucher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it into the basket, and it's gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dave Boucher comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Let's go right
into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his 2nd base hit of the afternoon. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for 2nd best on this Cincinnati ball club. Digging in and looking for more, Dave Boucher. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Boucher
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Another one sent foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Dave Boucher We'll stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. Ready for another shot now, Dave Boucher. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Into the box now, Dave Boucher. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Dave Boucher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hey, you got it. No one does.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Garcia is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on. Ready once again, Dave Boucher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Drive it right here. Come on, big.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Drive it. Let's go right here.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Striding in once again, Dave Boucher. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I can get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Aaron Blair notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vester. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American. Now at the plate, Dave Boucher comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Boucher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Got to be a little bit frustrating. You get ahead of the hitter, you throw the pitch you want, you locate it, but you just miss your spot. It's got to be down just a little bit more in the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Dave Boucher, a hit in 2 tries so far. Cole Mentor pauses. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ground ball to 3rd, and they could get 2. Phillips for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1. Ready for another chance. Dave Boucher. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back.
Here you go. Let's fly.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark. Striding into the box, Dave Boucher. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Fouled back. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Boucher.
Boucher.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch. Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them. Not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage.
Digging in to try it again, Dave Boucher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Boucher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis ranging back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Digging in and looking for more, Dave Boucher. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Boucher.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Ball 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The final line score for our ball game.